Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Alright, it's summer. It's our summer break show.
Oh, is that what this
Now
is?
that Power Rangers on hiatus, we have to find something to fill this in. And this is the best thing we could find in the last minute for us to watch.
Yeah,
That's a short series.
Knock off Power Rangers, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Technically.
And look, if you think about it, Super Sentai is just a knockoff
series?
of Power Rangers.
I mean, there's only
Yeah, it's
6
like-
episodes, apparently.
Okay.
Oh, no, it is 8
Well, they're
episodes.
48 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't realize this was an actual drama, right? I knew this was announced, right? I knew they announced a Sentai drama, right? But I just assumed it was gonna be like a 20, 30 minute, like how it's normally done. No, these are almost a full hour show.
Wait, is it like that for every episode? I haven't really looked at them yet, but like.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
We pulled it up and I was like,
So this
Why?
brings up a great conversation that I've wanted to have.
Mhm.
That especially now that we're on the third sort of instance of this.
Mm-hmm.
So this started, right? Let's just follow the line of logic with this.
Uh-huh.
Kamen Rider Saber came out, right?
Right.
And it was a train wreck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I went,
Okay,
I am
yeah.
having a crisis of faith.
Right. Because it was.
And so,
I don't know,
right,
wasn't there.
well, you were
I was
there.
just there for the aftermath.
Yeah, you were there for the after effects and me going, it's 2 episodes in and I need to talk to somebody and I can't keep explaining everything to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
But here's the thing. So
Yeah.
then it turned into, alright, hey, Revice is coming out. And also, before Revice, it was like, oh, okay, cool, there's a new Power Rangers coming out. Let's do that. We could shit around on that. And then it was like, oh,
Yeah.
girlfriend's passively watching it, like, she just watched it with me, and she was like, oh, man, this is pretty fucking crazy. I want to talk about this, too. And I went, yeah, sure, if you want to talk about it, too. So we just started talking about that, too. When I was like, when he was like, hey, I want you to watch Dino Fury for, like, Power Rangers or whatever. And I was like...
No, that was immediately a we thing.
No, it was, I started watching it, and you were going, like, and because it was on, like, like, Netflix and stuff, like, you were like...
Well, it's clearly a trap to make me watch it with you then.
I wasn't intentionally doing that, it was just, you were there.
Oh, it's
passively.
It's
your
The
Netflix.
background story's mixed up. They don't know what the
But
background.
anyway, the point is,
continuity's mixed up.
Oh, well.
We gotta reboot this. We gotta tell Barry to go back in time.
hey, listen, fuck off. Hey, listen, shut up, fucking Scarlet Witch. I'll stab you in the fucking throat. Anyway,
Not if I drip baseball acid on you.
yeah, hey, listen, I'm gonna teach y'all boys to dance. You're gonna dance for me, you little bitches. Anyway.
Enough now?
No, not yet. I have to, let me finish my rant.
Okay.
So, then we started watching that, right? And then Dino Fury became its own, like, individual production disaster, right? Whatever the fuck is going on with Power Rangers right now is an insane, wild thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure, right?
Right? Hey, look, don't worry. Hey, look, you should ask for a PPP loan, alright? And get that settled, right?
Why?
Whatever your problem is.
What? Wait, am I having problems? Is this what's happening? Wait, hold on.
It's probably your fault. It's as most things are. It's probably your fault.
It's not my...
Anyway.
Yeah.
So then we were like, alright, in the interim, let's watch Girl Gun Lady.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh god, this is fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And then we finally got more episodes of the second half of season 1 of fucking Dino Fury.
Yeah.
And we're like, what do we do to fill up the time? Let's watch Gundam Build Reel, which, as a thing that I like, from a franchise that I like, I was like, sure. Japanese drama series. What could go wrong?
Right.
Apparently, a bus. As most things with Japan and anime and isekai, it's the bus's fault. And then we got Season 2, first half of Dino Fury.
Yeah.
And we watched that, we reviewed that, and now we're at the interim between Season 2 Part 1 and Season 2 Part 2.
Which still hasn't been announced yet from the time of this recording.
Yep.
So.
Let's praise our Nickelodeon or whatever the fuck Simon Bennett or whatever the fuck his name is on Twitter overlords to give us a fucking release date.
And look, Hasbro, look, at some point, after Hasbro fires everyone, as long as they don't fire the guy whose job it is to upload episodes, right, we should be fine, right? As long as they also don't fire the guy who announces when stuff comes out, we should be fine, right?
My ultimate point here is, so in all of these various series,
yeah,
that are not the real series that we are trying to watch, Girl Gun Lady, Build Real,
yeah,
and The High School Heroes,
yeah,
how much research do you fucking put in before we deep dive into this shit? Because
right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So I knew this was a tokusatsu production that has something to do with Go Ranger, right? The first Sentai series, right? I didn't know what it was. I thought this was like a remake, right? Like a like a stupid CW fucking remake, right? Right? So I knew it was a tokusatsu.
You thought this was the Powerpuff Girls CW remake?
Yeah, right? I knew this just had something to do with Go Rangers and that a bunch of idol boys were playing the main character. I thought, like, okay, I guess they're just remaking Go Ranger with idol boys, right? Because everyone in Japan is an idol. It has to be either in an idol group or a boy band or something, right?
Yeah.
If you want to have a career, right?
Yeah, you gotta do
Makes
10
the
different
most
things
sense.
at once, right?
Right, so that's all I knew. I did not know that this was has bare little to nothing to do with Go Ranger, except as a background plot device.
It's not that much in the background. It keeps showing up in his fucking nightmares.
Yeah, especially in his
and
closet.
two, I did not know these were gonna be 50 minutes long episodes. I thought these were just like an half-hour episode, like Girl Gun Lady, right?
Yeah.
Something a bit real for us to watch.
Yeah.
I watched this. I was like, right, here's the thing. Like, when I even watched this, I didn't realize it. Like, right, because there's actually a point in this episode where it feels like the episode ends, and I was like, oh man, that's a pretty good first episode. And then it just continues, and then I finally pull up the bar that shows you how much time has passed in your video part. I was like, ooh boy, that's still 23 minutes left. What's up with that?
So you at the exact same point that I messaged everyone and said, hey, we're gonna be until 8:30 because I underestimated this, and we are only halfway through this episode, and
did you get to that?
Definitely
point
gonna
as well?
be 8:30.
Did we all have that thoughts like halfway through the episode?
No,
right, because
yeah,
there's
for
actually
sure.
a moment in this episode where it actually feels like that's where the outro would be, right?
Yeah, but then they decided to keep going to make it a 45-minute episode.
Oh no, then they decided to keep
by
going.
putting
Yeah,
episode 1 and 2 together, and then it's like, all right.
But also, I
don't know. I feel like I didn't hate it being as long as it was, but like wasn't expecting it.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think it got the full story, like, of this initial conflict, like, wrapped up. Like, there's a bunch of things, like, a lot of tokusatsu stuff, especially. I'm not going to talk about Super Sentai, but because Don Brothers, I don't know if it's ever going to get to a point where it fucking has a full plot. But like,
well, okay.
Oh.
We'll get it.
They start to give you.
We will confirm that it has not gone to its full plot.
Look,
cool, great.
Just introduce more plot.
No. Nobody wants to hear you talk about Don Brothers right now.
Well,
Oh yeah,
right.
hey, you can listen to our
always
weekly
say the-
Super
Hey,
Sentai
hey,
podcast about Don.
William,
Yeah.
William.
Uh-huh.
How much more information do you think I can get?
What do you mean?
Think about it.
Think about what?
Oh.
See, I'm
Think about how much more information I can get.
About I'm lost right now. Okay, that's what
Yeah, I
that's where
bet
I
you
am
are.
right now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
That's good. That's good. Yeah,
But like, where were we before we got sidetracked on this?
Thank you.
I don't remember where we were.
Hey, welcome to episode 1.
That's where we
of
are.
this new weekly unnamed tokusatsu spin-off series we're on. Also, a person who should probably do more research into the show we watch on break.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying every time my friend. That's you. A person whose phone number has been publicly available for Tariq to obtain, as we're joined by our good friend.
What is
Tariq and Molly. As we discuss the high school heroes. Hey, this episode 1, a bright red hero is born. Youth Reversal Homerun. Yeah, it's a long title.
It is, yeah.
It's all about throwing balls.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing balls and hitting balls. Pitching and catching.
Acid spit.
Okay, so
good.
Yeah.
So we start off this episode with weird, not MF Doom, like, fucking, like, grunt soldiers, right?
Yeah.
And then we're in the one warehouse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like how it starts off in the warehouse, too.
And then we've got fucking Pinhead from fucking Hellraiser.
Oh?
I assume this is gonna be like the finale.
Inaccurate.
I assume that, this is like, oh, hey, you're probably wondering how I got here.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's straight up Pinhead from Hellraiser. And they're just running at, like, all these fucking grunts, and, like, okay, there's a whole thing, and blah, 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 and, like,
And
the
then we
transformation of
wake
the
up
ass.
during a test.
And then it's like, hey, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. And then we flash forward, or flash back to him at a fucking test or whatever.
Is it really
Which
a
you don't think is
flashback?
relevant, but actually is relevant. But also, like...
Also, I've got to say, Austin William,
Yeah.
that teacher sure seems pretty
He does.
serious.
Yeah.
You might say that he's got some vices.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Hey, look, sometimes I just wonder. Look, I'm sure the dad is gonna come back at some point in Revice, right?
Oh yeah. At some point.
Look, there's nothing I like more than an older man slapping a young boy, and he's also sometimes called daddy.
I don't like how that was said at all. I hated every single moment of that sentence. Oh my god.
Did you think it was going to get better?
I mean, I wanted it to
from
be,
me starting with an older man slapping a younger boy?
I wanted it to be,
Did you think that sentence was going to improve?
Look, I was hoping that we found a middle ground. Like, so I was like, okay.
There's no middle ground between.
Stop here.
Oh, hey. The dad from Kamen Rider Revice is just passively in this show for no fucking reason.
Yeah. Hey, look, Toei doesn't like to hire.
Yep, exactly.
Look, it's expensive for Toei to keep hiring actors, right?
It also is apparently expensive for Toei to find other shooting locations. For instance,
oh boy, I was gonna
we're gonna skip forget all of the introductory shit, and we're going, oh hey. Oh, these are all of our fucking weird-ass boys that we're gonna all recruit, and they're all gonna be come fucking Sentai Rangers or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You had the audacity to film this in the same school as Girl Gun Lady.
Oh yeah, no, that was the thing I realized too when I was like, oh boy, what are the odds? How fucking convenient that this is.
Pretty high!
Yeah, it's like...
It's a fucking nightmare!
The Girl Gun Lady School again. I guess this is just a filming
The
location
graphic...
that
The visceral PTSD that I got when I saw the dance team,
all the
member
hanging out the windows.
All of they're just in that patio or whatever. I was screaming.
The courtyard.
I went, oh my god, it's Go-Go Lady! It's Go-Go Lady! No!
Hey man, at least
he's not lying.
At least
there's not a stupid, ugly blue tint. At least there's not a blue tint everywhere now, right? So
hey, at least the main girl's more attractive.
Sure. Anyway, also everybody read.
Okay.
Is she
Anyway,
fat?
Okay.
Everybody rides bicycles and shit, and they put the pink
Yeah,
one in a
yeah,
fucking.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was talking
Rickshaw.
about the opening. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, they
pretty
put up
interesting.
the pink one in a fucking side rickshaw, like a shopping cart from a
Rickshaw,
homeless
bitches.
woman.
Pedal, 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 pedal. I'm sorry, or as Queen like.
Oh no, this is great.
I like to
Ah.
ride my bicycle. I like to ride my bike.
Mhm.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, I also like how when they do the opening, it's in 4x3, right?
It's in
And
4x. There's a lot of. I will say there are a few times where there's interesting editing production choices,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Where it's like they're clearly going for an effect. They're clearly like the music in this or the soundtrack to this. Bring back those old school like fucking like weird sort of like pseudo acapella like soundtracks where it's
Yeah.
just some dude going da 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 da
It's like
da
from
da
Shoei
da da.
Shoei
Yeah.
era show, like
Yeah,
Shoei era Sentai, Shoei era Kamen Rider all did that shit, right?
yeah. That's just like it's so ironically funny, but then it also becomes like it turns around the more that it keeps playing, it becomes ironically cool.
Mhm.
Like it's so old and so dumb and like, oh man, wow, I can't believe they're actually doing this. And then like the more that you hear it, it's like, oh shit, you know something's gonna happen. Oh, they're gonna go for it.
Mhm.
I just like the button.
I just like how like it felt really like. I mean, it's obviously going for that nostalgic feel. That's something I really appreciate. But like,
Well, yeah.
and it gets
So
right into the episode. It doesn't take its time. It doesn't take its time like it would.
Yeah, which I
always do.
appreciate.
Yeah.
Like, there's no long fucking slog through some random ass shit.
yeah, we really quickly got into Nightmare Child slobbering on the ground in the middle of the school.
Yeah.
Mhm.
honestly.
So I just want to talk about Monster of the Week right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this is
Baseball acid death.
yeah. Well, baseball acid gimp. Like
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, that's what he is.
I mean, I won't discredit it.
There's a gimp suit for 90% of the body, and then a nightmare demon baseball on his head.
Mhm.
That's
Right.
just
And baseball-
drooling perpetually.
Dangerous sport.
I just like
Mhm.
this is another not mainstream like broadcast media like production. Like this isn't going. It's like this is a Telasa thing or whatever, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So it's like they have a little bit more leeway with what they can get away with, I guess.
Yeah.
But like when they first showed the kid transforming and they just zoomed in on the goopy red like
The teeth and
sort
everything?
of musculature like mouth and everything, I thought, oh, this is going to be graphic. And it's not that this didn't still have like great moments of violence, but at least it wasn't full like baseball man is eating like children's guts.
Okay.
Oh.
Like I was really worried that this was going to be like a full Alien level, like oh cool, we're just gonna chest burst on some people or like
you thought they were gonna Amazon this?
yeah, kinda. Like I was expecting guts.
Yeah.
And instead we got like, okay, we have a dude running around with a wire-bound baseball bat
Like Walking Dead.
beating people. You mean the dad in Supernatural?
No.
Oh, that's what Negan is, though.
But what's his fuck who has like Lucy the bat?
Yeah,
Uh,
and Negan is the dad from Supernatural.
Oh.
And he's also the dead ghost man from Grey's Anatomy.
Well, I mean, according
Yeah.
He's the
to
guy from a lot of
according to spoilers I accidentally found about Supernatural now that we're watching it,
Wow.
he's going to be... I just had to look up what actor he was! Look, all I'm saying is, there's a limit to how long he's acting on Supernatural, and
Yes, I know.
and I can only take that as a sign that he does not stay alive the entire time.
Hey man, maybe he just had
Wow, we Harry fucking Potter. There's 15 seasons. Do you think their dad's gonna stay alive all of those?
Apparently, for The Walking Dead, they're gonna let fucking people stay alive for that long.
Do you think any of them are gonna stay alive for all of those?
Well, people keep coming back to life too.
That's different. I did stay alive.
All right.
Specifically said.
All right.
So we were on Gimp's.
Stay on the show and get ridden off by death.
Were we on the? So
no, death can't write you off the show. Only the writers can write you off the show.
Anyway, he's watching his dad's old Go Ranger DVDs on a fucking like piss poor fucking CRT, the same television that you used to watch shit secretly with your like cousins. Like, oh wow, you actually have a TV in your room and it's like a fucking 6-inch screen.
Also, this guy only has ever watched Go Ranger, which is kind of sad, right?
Is that? I can't tell if it's that he's only watched Go Ranger, or if it's just that he's, like, a purist, where he's like, it was the best when it was started. That's the only thing that's good.
I mean, there's the thing where he kind of goes...
Or this is a universe where only Go Ranger exists, right?
Oh, are you talking about, like, how the fact that, like, there's no other Sentai mentioned? Because, like, if...
Oh, yeah. I would be honest, because I tried to look up how long the runtime was, and I couldn't find it until I watched the episode. At least according to the Power Rangers wiki, and some of the characters / cast that's listed, other Sentai definitely exists.
Oh yeah. I was trying to see how long we could avoid mentioning other Sentai. So
I'm not gonna say it, and if you don't want to say it,
let's save it, right? Let's you and me only be the only person, right? Because I have to access the wiki for fucking up names and shit, right?
Yeah.
You know, right? But yeah, hey,
I was just trying to look for runtime, and I saw something that made me go, I really wish I could.
I know what you saw.
I really wish that could be cut out of my life.
Don't worry, Tariq. William and Molly get to experience, so it's fine, right?
Okay.
The great thing will be,
is this episode
Molly experiencing it with nothing like she'll have no prior knowledge other than me screaming.
When you guys watch it together.
No. I mean, when we watch it together, she'll have no concept for, because she hasn't seen it. She's only heard my screams, so she'll just have to go, what is this? And I'll have to go, all right. So let me tell you everything that I haven't told you so far.
That's a
favorite conversation.
So anyway, continuing my therapy.
Yeah.
So we get to this decrepit club room where the dad from Kamen Rider Revice is here for some reason, and also this kid has brought in his entire Super Sentai, rather Himitsu Sentai, Go Ranger,
his dad's collection, right?
His dead dad. He took his entire dead dad's collection and brought it to the school.
I feel like he's also been adding to it, so it's not quite just his dead.
Oh yeah, that was great. So the main character is Taisei. All right. So there we go. It's really funny how he just took it's like his mom was trying to move on, right?
She was like I've got to get this out of the house, and he was like,
right? He was like, what do I do with it?
And he's like, oh yeah, I'll deal with it. I'll take these to the trash, you know, right? I'll go throw these to the dumpster, right?
I'll take these to a club that's already failing, you know.
Yeah.
I've got to say though, also, it's so weird that he has this much shit for it, and it's like, oh yeah, nobody. If he had just made this as like a Super Sentai Appreciation Club or something, or like every fucking
offense.
I'm just saying, like every high school like that wants to do like an anime club, but they go Japanese Culture Club.
Did you mean my school?
Do you? That's why I'm saying
no,
every school.
No, hold on. To be fair, this guy is a total fucking weeb, right? He definitely is going through the Chinubio syndrome, right? He's like, oh no, the school defense club, you know, right?
Oh, I said that.
Yeah. Molly kept screaming Chunibyo, and I went, I think it's pretty Chunibyo, but then all of a sudden it was like, oh, this shit got real.
Oh, like,
did you mean literally Chunibyo the anime?
Chunibyo the anime is like...
ended up getting kind of real.
I'll say this. There's an anime that we have not watched that is more... Like, Chunibyo... Like, love Chunibyo
And
delusions,
Chunibyo?
right? Yeah, that one is like... Oh, it's not... Like, they have their, like, play fights, right? They're, like, imaginations of, like, metaphorical, like the metaphorical interactions they have with, like, real people, and they just animate it, because Kyoto Animation I really want to, like, flex our muscles on this. There is a show that is by Studio Trigger, because Trigger, or I think they were Studio Trigger at this point, not Gainax. That came out in, like, I'll say 2012, something like that. 2013. I don't know. And it's like, it very much starts on like, oh yeah, these are just people trying to like work through Chunibyo, and then all of a sudden it goes, no, this is real. You have real powers. This is all happening. And it's like, Trigger, why? This is.
Anyway, so we're in a failing club. This teacher sweats too much.
Yeah, he sweats too much. Pretty. It's probably because he has a demon inside of him.
This girl is actually pretty and also not like an anorexic stick bitch, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like, Girl Gun Lady was full of stick bitches.
Yeah.
I mean,
this girl got...
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? That's something that all Western women should aspire to be.
Oh
you know?
My god! Can we not go back into that?
But she's an Eastern woman, so why should she? Wait, I don't. What? You know what? I realized midway through that, I was trying to be like, I was trying to think that like the comment from that stupid shitty IMDb shit was like, him admonishing fucking like the actress, but it's more of them going, no, you should be more like this fucking actress, and it's like.
Anyways, I like how many times we press this button with nothing happening.
Yeah, he's never gonna.
It's just a stupid app. It's one of those stupid novelty apps that you download, right? Like
yeah, where it's a sound effect.
Like when iPhone first came out, and everyone was super into like the lightsaber app, where you like hold your phone and like.
Or how high can you throw this phone app? I remember that app. That was a great app.
Oh, wait, that shit was crazy.
What?
So
I don't remember any of this.
What the hell?
It was an app where it quote unquote. Lightsaber that was cool. It was fine, right?
Yeah.
But there was an app, right? That the whole gimmick, right? It measured, right, with quotations, how high you throw it in the air, right?
Oh wait,
right?
Yeah.
I do actually remember this one. This
was pretty fucking great. Thinking, oh yeah, that's cool, right?
And
thinking
then they fucking drop their phones, and it's hilarious.
Is it not an odometer? What would you call it? That
speedometer?
Altimeter? What a fucking
altimeter?
Something that.
Anyway,
altimeter makes
height,
sense.
Right?
Whatever, right? People thought like, so people just downloaded through the iPhone, right? And yeah, no one fucking. Hey, that app just generated a random number as soon as it detected motion. All right, like you can
just went
flick your wrist with it, right? Right, and it'll just generate a random number, right? But yeah, but people not knowing would just throw it in the air, thinking, "Oh boy, well let's see what my score is for this thing," you know?
Oh
yeah, fucking awesome.
I'm assuming the score was a broken phone. For the most part.
That's right.
The answer is you don't get to know the score. You broke your phone.
The score was pick up the glass from the ground.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Anyway, so our boy has a broken app, but that's not gonna stop him.
Button that just says "High School Hero."
I also
he just keeps pressing it for fun.
I keep thinking that it's the same like narrator like AI voice from like Tiger and Bunny, where it's like good luck mode. Like
it might be
High School Hero.
Like, I mean, I don't see the voice cast for it. Right,
I didn't see that. I didn't. But I really want to believe that it is.
No one wants to join this kid's club.
Yeah. Anyway, so he decides to go out and look for all of the best people from all these clubs.
Saying
I make so much money. Yeah, fuck this. I make so much more money. Hey, hey, really want to talk about this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really great when you get to choose to put the cardboard sign
On.
over yourself and run around the school.
Really is.
And not just have that be
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
an abstract shame punishment given to you
Essentially a
by
dunce cap.
your social studies class your freshman year of high school for no other reason than everyone else in your class doesn't like you.
Look, it's a dunce cap, basically.
I mean, he wears
So
it
you
with
get to choose to wear it.
he wears it with pride, and he uses
Yeah,
try to
because he
recruit
chose
our
it. Because he chose it.
our other
He didn't have to go.
characters.
He didn't have to get voted
mean-
by all of his fucking
Okay.
classmates, and then they say, "Well, guess you gotta wear the fucking we gotta wear the fucking sign outfit. Go walk down the hallway and go open up the door to the other class and go say, yeah, I got put in the fucking sign or whatever.
I mean, this is more
sorry."
of an advertisement, not I got put in the sign,
Yeah,
first off.
I'm just saying.
Also, it's absolutely just... Okay, well, I guess I'm the advertisement today. Join my club?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's,
I mean, he's doing
Yeah.
what he believes in.
Yeah, I wonder
That's
who
not-
our characters are
Might
gonna
have a
be,
lawsuit.
right?
yeah,
I wonder
who the
who's gonna
other
be our
four
other rangers in
members
this
are.
show.
Yeah, who could possibly be the rest of these
Definitely
fucking
not
characters?
the people we asked.
Definitely not
Yeah.
the people that we had opening
Yeah.
slates for. Character
Yeah,
slates.
definitely.
And
not
I'm
the
also
characters
going to
who are
ask
color-coded.
all the
Yeah,
people at the
honestly.
top of like their activities, like their like extracurricular activities.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna
I
ask
just
all
think
the
how
best
great how
people
he
from them.
decides to ask those people, right? He's like, that's the people who are the best in each of their respective club to join the same. Like, I don't think they want to join your club, right? What if
Yeah,
these
'cause-
are
Yeah,
actors
they're
who
already
get
succeeding.
funding
Yeah,
that
not
gets
yet.
funded by the school. Your club is
Yeah.
it's literally on the brink of cancellations. You know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the school's trying to shut us down. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Alright,
yeah.
nobody wants to join your club.
So we got like
But yeah.
we got like the baseball player, we got like a dancer.
Baseball, basketball, dancing for some reason.
Dancing is a sport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it a sport?
And
I mean,
and,
yeah.
and,
Well,
It's a sport.
yeah.
You look at
It's-
professional
it's-
dancers, tell me that's not a sport.
I don't look at professional.
Oh, no, that's a
dancers,
real-
so I can't say on that honestly.
I'm
Hey,
just saying.
hey,
It's
William,
also-
William. I've got some websites I can advise to you.
Sure. Why
Dear
not?
God, what?
I guess.
Also, it's also like people being like horseback riding's not a sport. Just, you know what? You try doing it for 2 hours and then see how you feel.
people say horseback riding's not a sport.
Oh yeah, people are absolutely just like, but the horse is doing all the work. It's like, no, it's not,
No,
you stupid
what?
fuck.
I mean, it's both a thing with
That's-
like the rider and the horse, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
both have to be.
Yep.
Well, anyway, let's not get into the
Anyways,
logistics of sports.
So,
horse riding.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So
He tries
nobody
to
wants
tell
to join
people
this
to
club.
join his club to fight the monsters that are on school. Basically, he's like, hey, come join my
Yeah.
come join
Well,
my
yeah,
club.
these
Come join
invisible
my club.
monsters that aren't
Not
really
because-
showing
not
up.
because we want to fight monsters. But because I want to make sure this club doesn't get canceled, and so that way I can, right? Do you think this club is less of a club to protect the school and more as a club for him to use as a storage unit for his dead dad stuff?
it's
That's what I
Both.
that's what I
So-
like to think.
multitask.
the
Or
funny thing
multipurpose.
that I noticed with, or really that. So, when we first saw the room, right, that the club is in,
Mhm.
Molly was like, "Are those a bunch of fucking American presidents? Like the fucking there's a bunch of pictures up in the."
On the wall above the door, there's a bunch of fucking white people with fucking either weird ass hair or wigs.
And
So
it wasn't until I
Wait.
noticed one of them that I went, I think that's Mozart. I think those are like composers / musicians, and I think this is just like an abandoned music room.
Well, to be fair, there was the board in the background
all clubs-
that had those lines. I don't know what you call them in music that hold the notes.
Wait, what?
There
What?
was like a. I want to say that there was like a chalkboard, right? But they had the line of notes or whatever in the background. I don't know. What
Yeah,
you call
no,
it.
I'm more taken aback at you going the or whatever. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Do you not understand music, William?
I don't study music like that. I don't know what you call the lines are where that hold the notes on them. I don't know what they are. It's
I don't remember
the
either,
the last music class that I've had was like basically like probably in elementary school, and that was it because I didn't really take music as an elective or whatever because I had no interest in it.
Same.
Right, no.
Actually, I was really scared of whoever. Like, so in elementary school, definitely took like violin, but then after that, I was kind of too scared of like joining the middle school like orchestra, and so I just didn't.
Well,
and then my music knowledge ceased.
I was the same thing. I also took violin, but then it just ended up where like you know when you don't study the violin, but then your parent just like decides to put you in an orchestra in the middle of like in front of hundreds of people, and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna pretend, and I'm like,
what
I'm
the
never doing
fuck?
this ever
My
again.
my elementary school music teacher just said, "Fake it till you make it. You know what? Just make it look like you're playing along with everyone. You'll be okay."
Well, that worked a lot in
Just pretend you know what you're doing.
church
make it
singing.
seem
That
right.
works real good. But also, my main reaction was just based off of the musical aptitude of your inner demon. I'm just surprised that you had such a lack of aptitude, but I mean, I guess that makes sense based off of like the dichotomy of like how the demon works and how the original works. It's like, oh, you're a shadow, so you know they do the opposite of you.
So I think we're at the point in the show. Like, how do we feel about our big bads at the moment?
You mean
We don't have a
school,
big
the
bad.
principal?
We just
Yeah,
have a
the
baseball
principal
man.
and-
Mini
like-
baseball's funny.
Like,
Oh yeah,
That-
and Miss
Baseball.
Cerebellum.
the what? Oh yeah, Miss. You're calling her Cerebellum?
The masked
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah, does she walk around the school like that, just wearing that mask?
My immediate reaction
love the fact that
was,
she just wears this stupid opera mask, right? I think it's
yeah,
great.
hey,
It's wild.
if you want a glaring, like, red flag that someone is doing bad shit at your school, it's the person wearing a mask over their face. Not a face mask over their mouth, be responsible. But a fucking weird eyes wide shut fucking,
that only
like...
covers one. It only covers one eye, right? Right. It's like those like the full mask you wear to cover your. It's like only covers like, oh boy, that's definitely a villain thing. Or this team also has Shinobio syndrome, right?
My joke was that she's like the what is it? The like hydrogen gas or whatever fucking like doctor in the first Wonder Woman movie.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
with the
I
the
recall.
porcelain like jaw or whatever.
Yeah, she had the mask to hide like her wounds and stuff. That was the thing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, she just has a scar that's perfectly covered by the silk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she only gives off that fucking vibe. But like, yeah, this is like this whole thing about like pure, right, and beautiful shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Hitler wanted.
Again, I really like the goddamn like Japanese calligraphy, but in English.
Oh yeah, that was great.
It did look good though. I definitely.
Yeah.
Some like American decor
Yeah,
shit.
it did look good. Just like something that was pure right
Oh my.
and beautiful.
God. But yeah, but we obviously see that like the main.
Yeah, someone gets
antagonist-
attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone gets beat by a baseball bat.
Oh yeah.
So clearly the baseball team's having issues.
Yeah.
Oh
sure.
man, this baseball team is baseballed out.
Thank God the one girl that keeps following me around with her goddamn camera on a stick
I know,
knows
she's
too much
supposed to
about
do
the
stuff.
baseball team, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm surprised, like, for the fact that they had, like, a shot, like, the acid spit being a thing. Like, you don't see it affecting anyone else within, like, the rest of the show.
Yeah.
It's just so gross and like extra monstrous. It's just like, oh, ooh.
Anyways, this boy's mom definitely sent him on errands at age 3.
Oh yeah, right. Let's.
I mean, I don't know if y'all watch
Oh, yeah, I know. I get the reference,
Well,
right?
I'm-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Da da da
Yeah, so
da
they
da
go to the
da
clean
da
up hangout warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's this whole like, so like he gets attacked, and then we get like this whole thing where the main character, and his name escapes me at the moment, but it's
Taisei.
Taisei?
Taisei, right?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Taisei somehow hears of the
Taisei.
attack happening, right?
Oh, of course. So it's his hero sense, you know,
It's his-
because he's a hero.
Yeah, so it's just like I hear something
Yeah.
in trouble.
But before
let's go.
that happens, he prays to his dad, and then a man appears in his closet.
No, wait,
No,
that
no,
happens
they're talking about the point
Yeah.
after. No, that happens after the first attack. There's multiple attacks by the baseball demon.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Look, there's just a man in his closet, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is for some reason, but there's like,
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, people need to learn to communicate because like there's this whole thing where like the
Oh
leader
no,
of the
no, you
baseball
can't have
team,
communicate.
because,
Well,
like he comes in right, and then he says, "Oh shit, someone's hurt," right? But then he sees the leader of the baseball team, Yusuke, I think,
Yusuke?
right? Yeah, Yusuke.
Yeah,
right?
Yusuke.
And then he says,
Yeah, Urameshi.
yeah, and so like they see
Hashtag
the
not my Yusei.
they see the blood on his fingers, right? And he's like, "So what's the deal with this?" And then he doesn't say anything. I'm like, "Guy, just say you weren't responsible for the fucking attack."
Or say that you touched the guy on the ground to see if he was breathing. I don't fucking know.
Or say that you
Not
broke
that
her
goddamn
hymen. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, and it's just, and I'm also kind of surprised.
They
at the
didn't
fact
react to that as much as I thought they did.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm kind of like outraged at the fact that like for one thing, Yusuke should have.
You
said
keep
something,
going.
right? But the guy who was attacked should have said, "Yeah, it wasn't him," because he would know who attacked him, right?
mhm.
If anything, he's like, "Yeah, he doesn't look like a monster in a
Oh
gimp
no,
suit."
Wait, look,
So-
we gotta have this drama, you know, right? There has. Wait, how else are we gonna enjoy this drama if there's no drama, right?
Yeah, sure. Like I get we need drama, but at least make the
Yeah,
drama
touch my
logical. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Tickle my uvula.
No, not in the uvula.
All right. So anyway,
Mhm.
after that,
Yeah, so they go hang out at the warehouse. This this high school
Oh, no,
hangout
this is when
hangout club, right?
it's a warehouse. Oh, you're talking about the restaurant bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
random
like how we learned that
school
the
hangout
restaurant
place.
bit is fucking like runs on like school currency like colleges do.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's fun.
Like
yeah, it
I'm gonna
makes
use
no
my
sense.
school currency to buy shit.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
That's
I
right?
wasn't sure where the fuck this place is, right? Because it looks like it's definitely off school ground, right?
Yeah, it definitely feels like that, but it feels like it's just close enough that like all the school kids would go there anyway. Because
Right, but I don't know why this place
And
would
that's
allow
why
you
some of
to
them
use
work there.
fuck- I don't know why this place would allow you to use the school credit, your school points or whatever the fuck here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this seems like a pretty college thing to me.
Mm.
Does this man not seem like he's like 4 feet tall? Maybe.
Wait.
I think it's just a weirdly
I think it might be the angle, but
tall closet.
I think it might be the angle
Oh.
and combined with how high his belt is. But like, God, he looks like he's 3.5 feet tall, and I.
Oh, when Akarid shows up in the closet.
Yeah, he's just sitting cross-legged in a closet.
Slides the door open.
Oh no, I just realized how fucking weeb our main character. I didn't realize he had goggles, right?
Oh yeah, he decides
has
to
the
like
main character
bike with the
goggles,
goggles
yeah, for sure.
because he's a
No, he has
Digimon
goggles.
character.
Hey man, I
and
used
he
to
has
wear
fucking-
steampunk goggles.
He has leather fingers.
I did too
gloves.
when I really thought about Digimon a lot.
I didn't care about it.
Well,
Steampunk goggles.
oh,
That's
sounds
cool.
like that's the next thing we're gonna have to watch.
Oh. Yeah.
Also, hey, that's also a Saban production.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it?
Anyway,
This boy's
Yeah.
sad. No one believes in his dreams.
he's got a dead dad. He's real
Yeah.
sad.
Mm-hmm.
His mom owns a tofu shop.
What is she putting on the ground? I don't
Seeds to kill the birds.
I mean, like the people at the fucking Bethesda Metro. Like,
No, just seeds to kill the birds.
I saw a lady organizing tiny piles of like cheese puffs.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's
Look,
trying
wind
to
in my
crack the
eyes.
mystery of who's beating kids with a baseball bat at my high school, which is a
Right.
pretty fucking dark thing when you think about it. Like, out of the context of it being a monster, because let's be real, the monster isn't like stealing souls or like kidnapping people. It's just running around with a wire-bound baseball bat. Again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the
Wire.
reference like Negan from fucking the goddamn The Walking Dead, bashing kids in the fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly a barbed wire, not just any wire.
Well, my point is simply that he's giving them that extra hit, like, to the face.
My balls!
And I just think that's a real funny fucking, like,
Look, he likes his
idea.
balls.
That's, like...
And we have a club that's related to juggling and other circus clown tricks. Why is there a clown club?
Well...
Like, there's clearly a clown club because this is where all the other club people are, like, meeting in this weird hallway, and so...
I mean...
I don't know, you just need to show more successful stupid gimmick club than the school defense club, basically, at this point, right? Like, you gotta see that people are willing to join any other stupid club than the school defense club, right?
Yep, because clowns are better than, them geek-ass Genevio heroes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, basically, so he gets sad. So I assume this is just. So then Aqua Red shows up, and I assume this is not actually Aqua Red. It's just like his weird delusion.
It is, BC.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
I think he just keeps imagining it.
Yeah.
Right?
He's busy.
Like, this is his imaginary friend.
Yeah, because he has no one else to talk to.
I guess he still hasn't processed his father's death enough, right? So he has to use like Aqua Red to show up to give him inspirational moments, right?
Yeah, honestly. It's kind of sad.
Anyways, I'm gonna use my backpack as a shield. That seems very effective. Mm-hmm. My backpack with nothing in it. Very effective.
Yeah, but...
I mean, he could have had his action figures in there.
Because that's gonna stop a bat.
Have you seen how heavy some of... What if he had, like, half of one of those fucking big-ass fucking Sentai, like, models in there? That would have fucking clocked that fucking baseball head in the, like, right off.
Well, I wouldn't have
anyway,
doubted that, yeah, but...
Yeah,
anyway, this thing is made from nightmares.
I do appreciate that, like, the fucking wounds.
So next day at school, baseball masked monster attacked it. Alright, so now I can finally bring this up, right? Why do you think this is a baseball, headed monster?
Well, according to the episode itself, I know why.
Being mad.
Okay, that's a good reason. Do you think this is a baseball team because it's thematic to the episode? Is that what you guys are thinking? Right?
I mean...
Yes.
Isn't it?
I mean, it seems thematic to the episode.
To be fair,
I mean, it's very thematic. It's very thematic.
One of those, like, yarn doll, like, voodoo doll keychains.
It's very thematic to the episode, but the hint is literally in the episode about why it's a baseball monster.
Because people cheat at baseball?
No,
it was an
it's
episode, right? Because like he was
William.
I don't know. Are you asking questions that you don't that I don't have an answer for?
No, in the episode, he's like, his whole thing of like trying to defeat the baseball monster is that he uses fucking the past footage from like the original, what is it, Gao Ranger? No, not Gao Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Go Ranger.
Okay,
like,
so you are asking me about a thing.
No, it happens. It happens in the episode.
Yeah, because they have like a quick shot of like of the episode just playing in the background on the CRTV and within his club room.
Yeah,
it happens for like maybe.
It was a nice callback, right? Like, I like how like the monsters are actual, like I guess you could say redesign, right?
Yeah.
Of like past, like because this series is just supposed to be a homage to Go Ranger, basically, right? That's the whole point of this series. Like they want to remind you how great Go Ranger is, right? So like, oh yeah, right? So that would just the monster thematically work, right? Right? Because it's all. Oh yeah, fine. That's a big plot twist for the show. All the monsters we're gonna see are all based on past Go Ranger enemies, by the way. Just to let you guys know right now, right? So we don't have to.
I mean, I can believe that based off of this first one, where it's like, again, like he takes that second to just go, well, I better watch this fucking episode of Go Ranger in order to figure out how to beat this fucking same monster that showed up in Go Ranger.
Let me look at this TV produced episode. So how to fight real monsters, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when he first fights him, he fights him pretty dirty because he just like kicks him in the back and then like knees him in the jaw and like just a bunch of fucking like random like fight moves that I just go like, oh, he's just going for it. He's just, I'll knee you in the fucking jaw.
I'll fight dirty, you know. Hey, look,
Yeah,
hey, look,
for
you have
sure.
a bat. I don't have a bat, right? I gotta even out the playing field somehow, you know, right?
Well, to be fair, he's a monster. What are you gonna do? Fight fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
apparently
like-
by the end of this episode, yes, that is the answer.
Oh, that's
you have to
very
fight
true.
on an even
Yes.
playing ground, and you must do it in a sporting way.
Yeah, so finally his stupid little app works and he transformed to a Aka hero. And hey, this is a good suit design, alright?
Oh no,
This is
yeah,
a-
for sure. It doesn't look. It's not like confusing. It's very simple. And you know.
Yeah, it doesn't look as depressing or bad as current Sentai suits, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, that's
Like-
sad.
It's really sad how this suit looks better.
Especially
compared
when
to-
you consider this as a 2021 production.
Right, and this is a spin-off of the main Sentai property, right? How this suit looks better than the current Sentai era suit, right? Like, holy shit, this suit looks so fucking good. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, man, this is a good design suit. It thematically works so well, right? Because you see his helmet has like the stupid ballpoint pen at the top, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, because it's like the school logo and everything. I was like, oh yeah, this works very well, right? Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I really like this suit.
Yeah, I mean.
So did any
Yeah.
of you catch the small man in red trip slightly?
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was intent. I mean, it was either intentional.
Oh, yeah, it was super
or they decided to
intentional.
keep it in. You
But
know?
but Aka Ranger is.
I like to think that they just chose to keep it in.
Yeah, and they just like.
You know
played
what
it
this
off.
is?
Yeah.
This is. I'm not talking to you two. I'm talking to Molly specifically. Remember that weird ass fucking show that you showed me about fucking Shaq being some kid's weird
Yes,
fucking
I
like
love that show. It's
like
great.
fucking like
Fucking mental
imaginary
health problem?
friend?
Yeah.
That is what
It's
this
Shaq
is.
and Flea.
Yeah, Shaq and Flea from fucking
We're
the wild
flying!
from the Wild Thornberries being some kid's fucking imaginary friends. That is what Aka Ranger is.
Look, this kid gets checked into a mental hospital because he's clearly having issues, and he sees Shaq and Flea as his best friends, and they're just standing there counseling him through, like, group and shit. And so at one point they just start running through the hallways, flapping their arms, like, all three of them. Just going, I'm flying!
My point is, that is what Aka Ranger showing up in the closet and like popping up and like tripping on a fucking baseball, and then God, the last scene. I'm gonna save that because
So more than Shaq,
Ooh.
he's your Flea.
he's my ranger. That's what he is. Yo, can
And
we
if
make
you have a crush,
can we make
no, you
Shaq
don't.
a Power Ranger? Anyway,
I don't know if we can fit him.
we'll make it
Like,
work.
physically. Like, we can't substitute footage.
Long, man. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this baseball? Ugh!
Oh, you okay? You good?
I didn't see that before. It just showed up in the fucking Discord.
Oh, that makes
Oh,
me think
yo,
of,
you
like, the
probably saw
Mets
this image.
mascot.
Oh.
I don't know why, but it makes me think of the Mets.
Mr. Met or whatever.
Fuck, fine.
Mhm. Oh yeah, the original. Yeah, so this is the original baseball mask from Go Ranger, basically, right?
I like this version better.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
both
yeah,
give me
it's-
nightmares.
It's like it's like a modern adaptation of it. Like, oh yeah, this you look like this weird, scary monster guy, you know, right?
Yeah.
Did you cheat? I'll fight you.
Mhm.
Yeah, anyway, Akihiro / Taisei decides to approach everyone with karate chops. Luckily, the dance boy and the basketball boy are both equally stupid.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the only way to eliminate suspects, my guy, because they're not smart enough.
Yeah,
to
it's just
crimes.
to go, hey, what did you score on this test? Oh, you're too stupid for it? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but then it kind of leads into this whole thing where, well, I mean, he falsely accuses the guy in the beginning, right?
I'll say this. It's
Uh-huh.
a relatively good mystery of who's
Who they cheat
doing
off.
what and exactly in what way. It's not that the two other kids, like, as we eventually get it revealed, it's not that the other, like, two students are cheaters. It's that they're being given the answers
Mm-hmm.
by
Yeah,
the
baseball
smartest,
codes.
like by the smartest like student.
You know, we're all
Which-
here to thank the Astros or whatever.
Oh fuck! This is a good point. Stealing
Thanks.
baseball signs.
Look.
Yeah, but like, it's really just something where you go like, "Oh, I've got it," and you go, "Oh, maybe it's something different," and you go, "Oh, now I've got it," and you go, "Oh, maybe I don't got it," and then it comes out at the end. You go, "Oh, I see. It was all related, but it wasn't exactly what I thought at the beginning."
There's a
Yeah.
tree in the middle of this weird warehouse.
Yeah, because it's definitely abandoned as shit.
Yeah, hey, right.
Also, you have less of an issue with this being abandoned than an abandoned mental asylum with a rocking chair in the middle of the hallway
I gotta put like.
and a dead man crammed in a cabinet.
No, I have about as much of a problem. I just don't. I would say
One of those was just not loudly enunciated.
we're already operating on. This is an abandoned facility on like a high school campus, or for some
this is
reason.
a big high school campus for some reason. There's just a lot of just abandoned stuff.
Well, they have to be able to host their virtual digital death games there for only
my
for
God.
lady gamers.
Anyone wonder if the cafe is the same one as like the other cafe and like
The fucking hot pot, or
Yeah.
not hot pot, barbecue.
You know,
Also,
that's
that's
what
a
I thought
really
too when I
well-done
was
sign.
watching it, right? I was trying to look for the hot pot, but I don't think so, right? I don't think that warehouse where they all hang out after school is the hot pot place, right?
Right.
Yeah, so hey, yeah, so try to say, figure out the big mystery and everything,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
anybody know why there's a nightmare scarecrow in this club room?
Oh,
So for the souls.
What? There's a scarecrow.
Oh, how in the clubhouse
Oh,
there's
that-
there's like this weird.
There's a
That's
weird ass scarecrow. It's not the kind that rips your face off.
Oh,
and
yeah,
steals
no,
your body
I don't know what's
skin,
the deal with
but,
that.
like,
dude.
I mean, you guys know what's up with that scarecrow, right?
But what do you know?
Like, the face.
Oh, the face. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Face,
I've
yes.
seen it. I've seen it in in anime and shit.
It's a really stupid thing where, like, you take... I'd have to look at exactly which characters they are, but it's... Essentially, you just take a bunch of hiragana characters, and it just makes a face.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like, perfectly...
Like if you type a capital OK, if you turn your head sideways, it looks like a little stick man.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like... Or, like, the fucking, like, how people have made uwu, or, like, the parentheses 0_0 parentheses, like open parentheses, close parentheses. Like, that's, like, a whole thing. Like, it's just a... It's an emoticon face, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, me and my weird responses where I just make a bunny out of parentheses, backslashes, greater than, less than. Sorry.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Did you just think I was typing weird shit?
Well...
Okay.
Yeah, if
That's not
you want to give clear messages, you just send me a GIF.
That's true.
Anyway, Dad from Revice decides to show up and fan himself.
But, like, is this guy okay? Like, he seems like he
Oh,
has
no.
stroke issues.
It's
similar to
almost
me,
like he's sweating from some kind of, like, hidden secret that he's trying to keep down. I'm convinced that this is the third identity of the dad from fucking Kamen Rider Revice.
This is what he.
It's not
what
what
I
he
mean,
says,
look, we
right?
do know he disappears for like 5 episodes, right?
So he's just
Yeah.
like, doesn't do this for a hot second before he gets
Oh
back
yeah,
in the
no,
main
it's like,
plot.
oh yeah. Right? Like, oh boy, I can't be the dad to my own children, so I'll be a dad to these random school kids instead.
He's been gone for at least 5 episodes.
Also,
Yeah.
specifically this kid.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna show up in another tokusatsu thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, it's like the UK. We only have so many actors. We just keep releasing them.
Alright,
Yeah,
no,
listen.
Toei can only hire so many few actors, you know, right? This is the best they got.
If we just slick his hair down more and like make it blacker, then
Anyways, he likes to walk around with his sweat towel and fan. I find that
Yeah.
really funny because that's me during the summer, unfortunately.
Anyway, you can apparently get popcorn, sherp, or I guess what is this? Is not sherbet?
It's not snow cone.
No, it's a snow cone,
It
right?
is snow.
Is it a snow
It's
cone?
shaped,
I don't
it's
know.
shaped ice, definitely.
Yeah,
Shaved
it's
ice.
always a
Shaved
different-
ice is different than a snow cone, I think.
It's not.
Is it?
Well,
Shaved ice is.
It's just
Or a
compact.
snow cone is just packed
Oh,
shaved
no,
ice.
no, wait, no, I
Packed into
definitely
a
know
cone.
what it is. I just don't know. I've seen this, right?
Yeah,
just
like
don't know
there's
the
a
name.
word for this in like Japanese
I said-
food culture stuff, and I don't know what it is, but it's
Sherbet?
essentially no. Sherbet's an entirely different thing. It's
See,
essentially
The problem
a
is,
snow cone.
Oh,
problem is,
apparently
I
it's
don't
called
want-
kakigori.
Anyways, this kid needs
Oh.
to not take his
Oh.
clothes off.
I was just going to say, the problem is, I don't learn words that I don't need to know, like, for things that I don't want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
This boy's so skinny trying to take his shirt off, and Grandma just like,
Okay, but it's a
that
shaved
was
ice dessert, so
that
it's
was the
shaved
thing,
ice.
Man. She was really paying attention to that kid.
Yeah,
Grandma watching that kid take his shirt
Grandma
off.
Thurston.
I was paying attention to the fact that I could see his ribs.
Grandma wants to eat.
God, yeah. Well, I mean, she's only gonna really get some ribs from that.
Look,
you know?
Grandma need that vitamin D.
Oh my god.
Listen,
We all need that vitamin D
listen,
somehow.
ribs are delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Especially when you can count them, because that means there's nothing on them. There's probably
Yeah.
Look, as someone who recently had to explain the egregious purchase of a certain amount of ribs,
Okay. Okay. Was this on your card or someone else's card?
well, it was on company card, but I had to have a conversation with the boss about why I spent $120 on myself.
eating meat.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
when in Dallas, do
Yes,
as
the
Dallas
Downs
does, and just go, meat.
Just eat all the brisket, all the barbecue meat that they have there, man.
Look, if it's a barbecue,
Fogo de Chao.
the problem it was pretty Fogo de Chao. It was a pretty Fogo de Chao moment, but it was
Fogo de
worse
Chao, we just
because
give you more meat.
it was worse
I
because
just had Fogo de Chao over the weekend.
it was worse
Good.
because it's not that they gave it to me; it's that I just kept asking for it, but without thinking about like they give you a whole conversion chart of, hey, it's this much per pound, and you go, I don't know, give me like some of that and some of that and some of that,
And then it just didn't stop. You couldn't let it end.
and you don't realize like the menu was way back there, like 3 steps in the line ago.
Did you know that this isn't an issue when you don't actually eat meat? 'Cause people generally don't charge you for unlimited vegetables.
Yeah, but then I have to eat at
Or
Applebee's.
fries. Anyways.
Anyway, we have the meats.
Yeah. Yeah, so Taisei figures out what happens,
And-
right? Like, so
and-
he goes confronts was it Yusuke
Yeah.
about
He
it,
seems
right?
to
Yeah,
train in
Yusuke.
the same spot all the time.
I don't know. It's the only place they have, right? Look, well, like I said,
Yeah, it's
no,
not
like I
like
said,
you just have a
there's not a lot
baseball
of filming
field or
locations you can
something,
have, you know,
you
right?
know?
This is the best you got, right?
Yeah, compared to the baseball field, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where we have to have our fight scene and the confrontation.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, man, you helping those loser third years? Like, I wanted that spot, man. I wanted to go to nationals.
Hey man, you're not the star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's no game on.
yeah.
Oh fuck
away.
no!
Sorry.
And then I mean,
All that
understandably-
glitters is
Everybody's got
gold.
an app. Everybody's got an app. Press the button. Press the button.
Oh yeah, for
Nope,
sure.
we press the button.
Yeah, I mean, he was very understandably, he was mad about it. But man, taking a baseball to your teammate's face, probably not the best thing. But of course,
Mhm.
after
I mean, throwing baseball so you bleed isn't a good thing either. So
yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fair. But
Yeah, so
Yes,
Yusuke gets his stupid app, right? He transforms to
yeah,
Yeah, he learns to be blue.
He learns.
Dabba
Yeah.
dibba die.
Yeah, after
Owl
watching
Hero.
after watching what Taisei get his ass beat for 5 minutes.
Yeah, boy. Hey, he was not ready for round 2, even with the sword advantage. I was like, well,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
all of a
stupid-
sudden my face is a sword.
his puny sword does not work against a bat with wires.
It turns out a toothpick sword does not do well against a bat. Much
Yeah.
like fucking Fire Emblem fucking like rock paper scissors like
The
mechanics.
fucking tri-system,
You
yeah.
cannot put a fucking sword against an axe.
So
Yeah.
can I question the blowhole
The blowhole
on his head?
On whose head?
Like
oh,
a
on
whale.
the
Oh, you're talking about
On-
Taisei's, like on the
Yeah.
His helmet, yeah.
the helmet. I don't.
It's probably for Wi-Fi connectivity.
Or is that for, like, you know, spurting out the sweat?
No,
like a whale? I don't fucking know.
No, I think.
But
I
it
think
looks like a goddamn.
I think, yeah, it looks really weird, right? Because the helmet tip is supposed to be a pen, right?
Oh, it's
Right,
supposed
I don't
also
know,
like a
it's-
What?
pen.
Whoa!
Oh my
What?
god. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said that earlier. The helmet
okay.
tip is a pen.
No, okay, but
Yeah, because it's their school logo,
Okay, no,
right?
yeah,
Because
I-
you see it on the.
Okay.
Because you see it on
Alright.
the
Alright.
app, right?
okay, but I didn't see it on
Alright.
the app myself.
Nah, I didn't.
But
I didn't.
when I
Real quick, just try to write your name with your forehead.
I didn't piece together that the helmet was
I
a
forgot-
pen, but
I'm not gonna
okay.
lie, I forgot fountain pens have that hole to begin with. I forgot that was a
well,
Yeah.
Look, it looks like they have a blowhole. Anyways, try to write your name with your forehead
Oh, okay.
right now
Mhm.
in the air.
Oh, okay.
thing. I'm doing it,
Mhm.
and
I'm
I
not.
did it.
Why aren't you doing it?
'cause I don't want to. I already know.
But yeah, like he gets his ass.
He
kicked
has a
and
T on his face. I have a T on my name. I know how it's gonna go. It's gonna be bad.
Mhm. Yeah. So anyway, they play baseball and everything, and he gets and our baseball monster of the week gets out, right? Like, oh, wasn't ready for it.
I swear though,
Uh.
they really wanted the enemy to really like slobber all over the fucking field, you know? When he
Oh, look. They got all that. They got all that that slobber juice, right? Like, yeah,
so they
might as well
well
use it up, right?
Yeah, but oh my
Yeah,
god, it
yeah,
was
alright.
flying everywhere. I swear to
Oh,
God,
yeah, and
somebody.
then the
Yeah,
spirit
it
of
was so gross,
Red
like,
is
he
there
dribbly all over the
congratulating
place.
them.
Clearly,
Yeah.
it's so much better than the original version, which just looked like a creepy, like, dark version of the Mets
Dark bird.
Yeah, Mr. Met.
mascot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah. Also, I kind of like how the fact that like just because he lost the fucking like baseball game, he blew up. Like that was.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was his entire thing. That was his gimmick, right? He's like, oh man, right? Yeah, he lost his gimmick. You know, like damn, someone beat
No,
me.
yeah,
someone
like-
beat me in the ping pong match. I need to go kill myself now, right?
Jesus.
If Mucus lost a real dance contest.
Mucus would never lose a dance contest.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. It's just,
Mucus only lose when other people interferes in her
Her.
her
It's
dance
pretty-
contest.
You know
Pretty-
what? When you're not sure, just say they.
But I'm just saying,
They them ain't that hard.
Mucus is at this point pretty, like,
Most recently declared as female.
I would say,
Well, to be fair,
I would
they
say pretty
mixed
much
up, right? Because in the
from every moment that
Sentai,
they've
it was the opposite
described
gender, right?
pronoun.
I
It's
remember
been
And I couldn't remember which one it was, right?
yeah, I remember.
Because they swapped Mucus's gender from the Sentai counterpart. That's why I keep getting them mixed up.
Well,
I mean, at the beginning, they were definitely saying, like, he. I swear.
I
Like, in the
Don't
first few episodes, they definitely
think-
referred to Mucus as.
that's true, but I don't think that any of us need to watch Dino Fury more than once.
Oh yeah,
I
Yeah.
drool too much, and that's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah. So it turns out that the time you just had to delete the evil monster turning up off your phone, right?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
that easy.
and it gives you
You should have just
amnesia.
done.
And it gives you amnesia.
Yeah, just delete the monster turning app, and then what is it? The guy that's in charge of like the high school disciplining community is watching them off in the corner, like,
Yeah.
my plan didn't work. So I gotta report this to our principal right now, right?
hmm
I gotta
Sure,
report to this person that the
beautiful.
plan didn't work. Oh yeah, by the way, I just love the part when Taisei and Yusuke runs off, right?
Oh,
Yes!
that's fucking-
Okay, so let's talk about his nightmare fucking, like, imaginary friend.
His delusion.
All right.
Really.
How
So,
tall do you think this man is?
Tall enough. Tall enough to fill in
Really?
that.
Because I think that he's like 3.5 feet tall.
I mean, if
Because
that's what he needs
he
to
pops
fill
out of the
costume,
closet.
then that's fine. He only needs
but
to
he
be
pops
3
out of the
feet tall.
closet, like he was sitting
I just
cross-legged
think
in his
literally every
closet.
time this man shows up, he just seems proportionally smaller than other things.
Look, man. All look. People come in all different kinds of heights. He just happens to be like.
I'm not
Yeah.
judging. I'm just questioning because, like, if this man is like,
The question
man
is
here,
whether or not he's a
Yeah.
small man or just a child chasing him down.
Well, great.
with an adult man voice changer.
Because after this, it's like Taisei tries to like bond with Yusuke. He's like, "Oh man, hey, cool, we're buddy buddy. We both transform, blah blah." And then Yusuke goes, "Look at that, a UFO!" And then just fucking ditches him and runs off. And they both chase after each other. And then all of a sudden, behind him is
Red Go Ranger Power Man.
Yeah,
Chasing
yeah,
after
that's
them.
right,
At
like
full speed.
desperately running after them. And it's like, oh my god.
Right? It's pretty great. I just love.
It's just he's just a meme at this point. He's the meme of the show. That's what he is.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild. But
It's such a great. It's also such a great run. Like his form is just like, oh shit, oh fuck, don't leave me, don't leave me
He
behind.
really didn't want to be left behind at all. Yeah. But then I think after this is like the whole we're back to pure right beautiful, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's when the high school disciplinary committee leader's like, oh yeah, hey, I saw what happened, you know. Right? Yeah. Is that working?
Also,
yeah.
also like an evil high school, they're trying to cover up the fucking shit that goes on in the fucking.
Oh,
high school.
what? There's no way a high school would cover up the injustice it does. I've never seen a high school do that, right?
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, sure, never
What?
see that at all.
Yeah, well, this high school knows nothing about that teacher, right? Stealing money from the school, right?
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
substitute teachers taking pictures under girls' skirts.
Oh boy, oh.
God, yeah, jeez.
Or a girl is filming literally everything that happens to her.
Yeah.
Can we talk about why she was using the she
Selfie
was
stick.
filming? No, why she was filming with like a flash side light on during the daytime? Because that was happening.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Like if you back up to about like a third of the way through the episode, when she's like in the trees watching what's his fuck fight for the first time, the flash is still on.
Look, the lighting wasn't that good. Okay, that's all.
Yeah.
There is to it. All this sunlight.
And flash definitely matters from like 10 feet away.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like they kind of talk about this whole like. It's like, all right, no more mistakes. And apparently, they've been turning students into monsters for quite a while since they're at like.
Because he was attacked as a kid by a monster. So yeah, it's what he's been doing for a long time.
Yeah, I will
I
say.
mean,
The
technically,
kid
that
was
doesn't
on
mean
an
that
errand and got attacked.
that they were turning kids into monster that time. It could have just been the fucking principal or whatever the fucking original monster.
Yeah, but I suppose that's something to be figured out later on. But yeah, then he's like, okay, you know what? You keep turning people into monsters. If you do, then you know what? We might put you in a prestigious college later on. And it's like, hey, yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
As you do.
What is the lighting in this end scene though? Like when they're packing up the club room?
The lighting.
I mean,
Oh no, yeah, it's really weird. Like
There's
it's
a-
really bright for no reason.
There's
it's
a
really bright and starts
okay.
kind of getting fuzzy. Like we're all going to heaven, but
I
we're
mean,
not.
I think I figured it out. I think that there's a skylight and then a bunch of random lights around the skylight, which is terrible, like room design, like interior designing. But
Yeah. I mean, but
I think there's just like a really strong center, like
There
lighting.
was a tree in the middle of the warehouse.
Yeah, I think
So,
that this
yeah.
school is being overtaken by nature. I think they just need to let it happen.
It was a badly
Weird
built
skylights.
school. Yeah, it's probably just bad. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Yusuke quits the baseball club, right? And
Yeah, to
joins
go
the
fight crime inside
join
of
the
a school.
self-defense club or whatever. And I said, what the problem is, right? The club is canceled. It doesn't get 5 members, right? There's still only 2 members in
I
this
mean,
club, right?
wouldn't you
'Cause
like if you?
No, now
Technically,
there's
there are
3.
3 is she part of the
Bitch, 'cause-
club?
No,
Yeah,
no,
she
she said
says
that she was-
if he's
He
gonna
joined.
join, then
Oh my
I'll.
God. you
wasn't
join,
she
I
just
joined
no?
too.
Wasn't she just part of the newspaper club?
No, but then she says if Yusuke Senpai is joining, then I'm going to join too.
Yeah, because
I
she
joined.
wants to follow her
I
crush
joined.
and everything.
Come
so.
in.
Yeah.
This is the female team manager.
Mascot. Oh yeah.
She's the team manager, just like all other sports animes.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, I
right,
can
right.
see
Yeah,
that,
that makes sense.
honestly.
She doesn't get to be one of them. She's just
Yeah.
the manager.
Anyway,
Thank God there's no real females in this club.
hey, anyway, prepare to learn a dance scene, boys, because
Boys, I
You
got
s-
an idea.
you've started
And it's
this,
not an idea.
and if we wind up having to watch all of this show,
at the end of this, we're filming this dance together.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Uh oh.
All of us. We are going to learn this shit.
and I will have a whip.
Oh, well, okay. Oh,
Okay, I don't
right.
know
Aren't
about
you
that.
doing us as well, though? Are you gonna be whipping us as we do the moves?
No, I'm gonna whipping you if you don't do them right.
Man, I'm gonna hire my friend to make sure
as
we
you
do it.
dance?
No. I'll have it down. And if you do it wrong, I'll whip you.
Okay.
And if you still do it wrong, then I'll beat you.
Okay.
Anyways, at the end of the season, or 6 episodes or whatever, we're doing it.
Oh boy, 6 episodes. It's 8
There are
episodes.
6 episodes. Oh wait, no, they're not. There's like 9.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think there's. There should only be 6 episodes for this.
Hold on. What did it say?
We're gonna do this.
Okay.
It's
all
gonna
right.
happen. It'll
I
be
see
great.
the High School Heroes episode 8.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's
no. This
8
episode
episodes.
9 is just a fake post. Let me see.
There are 9 episodes.
I don't.
Mm.
That's weird.
Sounds like Austin needs to start doing more research before
look, to
we
be fair,
start
the wiki-
jumping into shit.
The wiki says there's only 8 episodes, and I only have 8 episodes on my drive, so I think someone accidentally uploaded another episode. Yep. Okay. Yeah. No. This is just another episode they re-uploaded at episode 9. There was only 8 episodes.
Anyway, start watching the ending.
Oh, okay. So we
Start
could
paying
prepare to
attention.
Yeah. Start watching so we don't get whipped. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope Dino Fury comes back soon. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not with
agree.
you, but I will yell at you.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. All right. That's all right. Hey, welcome to the fucking summer mid-break series, I guess. Now.
Yeah,
I
the
guess
fucking
we're
nightmare.
dancing now.
The most unhinged part of anything that we are forced to fucking record.
Yeah. Right. Look. We have to stall with something. You know. Right. This
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we truly?
That's
Yeah.
okay, we can. But y'all have to dance for it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I
look. To
don't
be
wanna
fair,
dance.
it doesn't matter since
I don't
fucking
care,
Molly
Yam.
only appears in one recording anyway, right?
Yes,
Or
it's
like the rest. So Molly Molly has way more free time to do this, right? Compared to
No.
us.
Well,
do I? I
even
don't know.
even I'm
shit.
we all there's a debate on what free time really means, but anyway, hey, look, William,
Mhm.
think about how much information I could get.
I don't. Okay. I don't know.
Anyway.
Okay. All right.
All right, that's it.
Hey, you should
See
open
you
that
next
link.
week. Coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get your shots. The boosters a thing now.
Wait for
Thanks,
dancing.
bye.